Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another insightful EdTech presentation. Please welcome on stage Mr. 𝗙𝗶𝗸𝗲, CEO and Director, KidEx. So over to you, sir. Please come on stage.
Hello, everyone. I am 𝗙𝗶𝗸𝗲. I am the founder of KidEx. It's an absolute delight to be present over here amidst some of the brains in the northern part of the country. Let me introduce my company KidEx to you. We are an EdTech company, and the only second thing that I say immediately after that is that we do not do academics. A very difficult thing for people to imagine, process, but given that we have a lot of progressive leaders out here, I am confident that what I am going to share will find a very warm, responsive audience. So what we say is that there's a lot of things which a child needs to learn, a child needs to be taught, which is beyond academics, beyond your math, science, trigonometry, social studies. And like most of the things, parents expect the schools to deliver all such learnings as well to the child. While the national education policy is now trying to streamline it, make it a more rigid part of the curriculum, but I have not even an iota of doubt on my mind that some of the most progressive schools in the country have already been doing this for decades. What we are here to do is provide a vendor, a program partner, a strategic partner, a platform, whatever you want to call us. The way you have teachers, you have one more partner who can deliver these programs in an experiential learning manner to teach students life skills, 21st century skills, and whatever it is that children need to be taught, parents want their child to learn. This is the team. I am a graduate from IIT Kharagpur. I am Calcutta. I am blessed to have as team members some of the folks who come from some of the best institutes which the country has to offer. And this is the team which has been working towards making a solution which can enable and empower each and every school in the country. So what is it that we are trying to solve for? Schools are the first external institute which any parent trusts to send their kids to set them up for success in life. And the path to that success or path to that advantage is something which is no secret. It is very well known. Send the child to a good school, let the child learn the concepts properly. At certain stage, start preparing to get into a good college. If needed, do test preparation. In that entire pursuit, take part in competitions, do different kind of self-certifications, invest in your self-development. Do not limit yourself to a unidimensional individual. Pursue holistic development, invest in extracurriculars, co-curriculars, and now the buzzword is experiential learning, 21st century skills, life skills. Everyone knows that I have to teach my child all of these things for them to be ready to be a champion in real life. But the second half of this ladder is something which is subjective. Every individual has an opinion. You go to the entire set of 15 lakh schools in the country, everyone will say, I am doing all 5 of these things. But there's a massive difference between how are you doing it, and that is why it also reflects in how many students are applying to that school for admissions, what is the fees that that school is charging, what is it that parents are willing to pay because they believe it is value for money. While I have done the audacious task of putting it in front of you. But when you look at the fee structure of private schools in any city in India, you can clearly see there are 5 different categories. A school which is focusing only on academics, a school which has some basic infra plus focus on academics, a school which has some extracurriculars, co-curriculars, along with the infra and academics, or schools who have some kind of experiential learning program. But the reality remains, even after this, parents pay 1 lakh rupees, 60,000 rupees annually to different third-party vendors to teach them things because they believe this is not being made available to the school. So if there is one center of learning, if there is one trusted party who will make my child successful, why shouldn't 100% of learning agenda be offered by the school? Why should there be an outside school market at all? If we do it well, parents are satisfied, schools are able to improve their unit economics. It takes a lot of money to run a high quality school. We want to invest in teacher training, we want to have intellectual sessions. All of those things require money. So it is important that if we can contribute in a manner in which the school can make as many programs available to the students as possible so that they don't have to go out window shopping. This is the solution that my company has built in a unique made in India manner. It's an experiential learning platform which, as many of the dignitaries earlier today has shared, let's not limit ourselves to knowledge. We have to apply the knowledge. We have to do. We don't just have to learn. That is what is experiential learning. Experiential learning, many people confuse it with extracurriculars. No, sir, no, ma'am, it is not. Experiential learning is experience the learning, apply the concepts. I will play a small video which will explain how does my platform work. So this is the platform where we are saying that in a year, a school should encourage a student that learn up to 15 unique 21st century skills. It will not interfere with the academic calendar. You want to do it at your home after the school hours, you want to do it over weekend, you want to do it during vacations, but you have to try out 15 different skills. Trying out does not mean giving a quiz. Do that activity. I conducted a debating competition in a school. I have 1,000 students, only 100 students took part in it. Other 900 students did not take part. Can they have a successful professional life without having debating skills? If you are shy, try it out at your home. There's a debating assignment for you. You do not know how it is done? Watch these 3 videos, learn it. Keep practicing. When you feel confident, record a video and upload. A debating specialist will look at your video, grade it, give you constructive feedback to improve upon it. That results in a holistic development report card, which is section 4.35 of NEP 2020, that every school to every child should be giving a holistic development report card, which can help the child and parents identify child's unique talents and also development needs. 100% automated, does not add to the workload of teachers. Section 4.35 and section 4.46, both these sections of NEP 2020 delivered for you at the most affordable price in the best quality adding manner. As Maruti says, mileage kitna deti hai? We are a value for money country. You will get the highest quality of solution at the most affordable price. We have certain tie-ups. To name a few, 𝗖𝗶𝗸𝗲 Football School, Trinity College, with them we conduct multiple events during the years, free of cost. Helps a child create their profile for professional life, earn multiple digital certificates. I repeat, it is free of cost. But we put in the effort to coordinate with big brands, get them on our platform and make it available to all the schools. And performance in all such events automatically becomes also part of the holistic development report card. Gives me a lot of pride to share that we have been well recognized. We are not someone who, blow their own trumpet. Google has recognized us as one of the top 5 upcoming edtech startups from India, which has a globally disruptive product, a true testimony for made in India and made for the world. They, along with MIT, Ministry of Electronics and IT, have given us this recognition. The Indus Entrepreneur Group has identified as top 9 upcoming edtech startups in the world. We have been recognized by NASSCOM and Your Story. We have strategic collaborations with Atal Innovation Mission, IIM Calcutta, Trinity College, Go Digit. The idea is get the best of programs for each and every school without adding to the overhead of the school. We'll not play these videos, but if you go on YouTube, you can find testimonials from some of the principals of very reputed schools, DPS, DAV, Bal Bharti, 𝗟𝗶𝗸𝗲 Singhania. These principals, these top educators have taken out time to share their candid opinion about us. It is available in public domain. Be your own judge, decide whether we are relevant for you or not, but it's out there. Now comes the most important thing. Everything that we shared might have sounded fancy for people, sounded interesting to implement, but the obvious question is, महंगा होगा? We have built something which is very unique, very special, and we genuinely want to contribute towards expedited implementation of national education policy across schools. So we are offering, according to us, one of the best possible commercials. It is as low as 25 rupees per child per month, that is 300 rupees annual, in which you can teach a child 15 21st century skills, and it automatically also results into a holistic development report card. The offering is not limited to just 15 skills. The child gets access to 100% of 21st century skills digital library, depending upon their preferences. So any of the progressive schools who believe that this is the next step to take, my team members are in this room. They are around your tables. All you have to do is just raise a hand and they will come, collect your inputs. Over the next 2 weeks, we will reach out to you, schedule a demo, explain things in detail, and if you believe it is worthy of implementation in your school, we would love to do that. I repeat, we have worked out a commercials which we believe works for India, works for Bharat, and reduces the gap between India and Bharat. That is all that I had to share. In case anyone has questions, happy to take them. But otherwise, been an absolute pleasure to get an opportunity to share about my company in front of you. Thank you, everyone.